4 weeks, 14 games. Brought to you by Standard Bank.
Welcome to Guinea for the men on four wheels and an action-packed special for the favourites. Fast driving all the way to Labé, and all were focused on avoiding problems with only 4 stages to go before the shores of the Lac Rose and the final podium. Off they went. The last time the rally visited Guinea was 10 years ago. At the time the stage was also going to Labé, and Mioni and Vatanen had won the specials. Well, it was a day full of upsets for Stéphane Péterancel. He started the special in 11th position and rapidly suffered brake problems. But that was just a detail. Kilometer 278. A place that the Frenchman will definitely want to forget. Peter Hansel hit a tree and damaged his rear left wheel. Serious repairs and big time loss. The winner of the last 2 editions tried to fix things. He explains that we missed out on a bend. We hit a tree. The back of the car is completely destroyed. Well, with his co-driver Jean-Paul Cotret, they tried to repair and carried on. But again, the Mitsubishi Pajero Evo 4 was forced to stop after 300 kilometers of the special. And this time, the only way to continue was to wait for the race assistance truck. And finally he arrived. And the repairs went fairly quickly. Maybe 15 minutes of reparation. But Peter crossed the finish line 3 hours and 16 minutes after his teammate Luc Alphand, like in 2003, on the penultimate stage, going to Sharm el-Sheikh. Peter Hansel loses the Dakar, while everyone thought he had won the race. A 25-minute lead before the special, that looked enough for the treble. But Peter's now 4th overall, 2 hours, 51 minutes adrift. And the day's victory went to Luc Alphand, but he certainly wasn't expecting to capture the overall leads in Labé. Taking off 3rd this morning, the runner-up last year made the best of his Pajero Evo and made sure he didn't damage his car. Going better and better for another world-class skier, Guerlain Chichrit. Best ever performance yesterday with 5th position. He did even better today. He was 2nd. He's 8th overall in his BMW X3. And here's what it's like behind the steering wheel. Well, we come from WRC rally, so this is totally different, says Chichrit. We can't go 100% because then we would never make it to Dakar. I really hope to win the Dakar one day. Well, problems after the special for Chichrit. He broke his clutch. It'll be tougher repairs tonight, no assistance. The winner of yesterday's stage, Daniel de Villiers, started in 1st position. The South African enjoyed a day alone, leading from start to finish, but missing out on the fastest time. De Villiers finished 3rd. His satisfaction, 2nd spot overall, 20 minutes behind Alphand. Interesting indeed. Bruno Sabi had problems with his air snorkel, the snorkel that you normally close when going through water. Well, that's what Bruno did, but he never managed to open it again, and he lost a lot of engine power. He then suffered a puncture. The Dakar winner back in the 90s finished 4th today, over 4 minutes adrift. Mark Miller, also in a Volkswagen, raced to Tuareg. Good performance today. The American is 5th overall. Another good performance for Eric Vigouroux. The problems back in Mauritania are forgotten. The Chevy Pro Truck driver captured 7th spot. Thierry Minaldi took it nice and easy, probably satisfied with his 2-stage wins this year. Far behind in the overall. Former biker just wants to make it to Dakar. It was a bad day for Alfie Cox. The former biker had to stop after 130 kilometers. And indeed a bad day. Rear wheel problems for the South African.
And pulled the suspension arm. I broke the suspension arm, so we have to change it quickly.
And Alfie Cox eventually made it to the finish line of the special, but lost 1 hour and 30 minutes. Meanwhile, quite a few privateers also suffered on the narrow tracks of Guinea. Almost a crash there. Well, Henri Pescarolo, Dakar veteran, went for 3 tumbles. Almost race over for the Frenchman. He was still trying to repair. Philip Gash, he finished 20th on the day. He lost over an hour today. So first victory this year for Luc Alphand. A tiny gap on Shish with only 56 seconds. De Villiers is in 3rd spot. Look at the overall standings. New overall leader Luc Alphand with 20 minutes on Janil De Villiers. Roma is 3rd, 1 hour and 20 minutes adrift.
C'est pas une très bonne nouvelle, enfin je veux dire.
Well, it's not a very good news, says Alphand.
Nous on sait rien, on sort de
I
liaison.
mean, I didn't really know what happened to Peter Hansel. I just wanted to do a good stage, and especially not lose time on Janil De Villiers. I really had to control him. But now it's really a shame for Peter Hansel.
Demain je vais pouvoir partir devant De Villiers, il faudra d'abord qu'il me rattrape et d'abord qu'il me double.
To start ahead of De Villiers, so he will have to catch up with me and overtake me. It'll be very difficult for him.
The Dakar is never over, and I think probably we underestimated these stages in Africa, here in Guinea and in Mali, because they're very, very difficult, very narrow, a lot of tree stumps and rocks, and I think it's much more tricky than we thought. But so far, so good, and we just have to keep focused for tomorrow and the day after.
Well, we did well, explains Gerlin Chichrit, finishing 5th yesterday, gave us the opportunity to start in the first positions.
On va essayer de rouler un petit peu, donc.
And to the truck race and victory number 4 for Hans Stacey, a 3rd success in a row for the Dutchman in his MAN truck. And Stacey eventually captured victory with a 12-minute lead over Firdaus Kabirov. Meanwhile, Vladimir Chagin carries on, taking it easy. He's not that far away from a possible 5th triumph in Dakar. Very dusty tracks for all the truckers. Chagin was taking it easily. Still managed to overtake quite a few competitors. Andre de Azevedo finished 4th today, losing 37 minutes. While Chagin was 3rd, 18 minutes adrift. And on his way to 3rd spot, Chagin was eventually to overtake his Brazilian rival. And serious problems on the Tatra truck of Jean de Azevedo. Firdaus Kabirov finished 2nd today. He's 3rd overall. 35 minutes beforehand, Stacey, who's second, Chagin still a comfortable leader with a 3-hour lead. Well, uphill we go for tomorrow's 13th stage of the Dakar. The rally reaches its highest point, close to 1,000 metres. Competitors will leave Guinea, no assistance tonight, and will enter Senegal, heading to Tambacounda, 387 kilometres of timed special dust and narrow tracks. Will make overtaking very difficult. Should be a very interesting night tonight. No real assistance. That's it from the Dakar. What a day it was. Peter Hansel losing all hopes of final victory, and the rally is far from over yet.